good morning and welcome to Termas de Rio Hondo Circuit in Argentina for what should have been Free Practice Friday, but instead it's a slightly different Friday. Myself and Matt Birt here just to bring you up to speed with what you can expect throughout the day on MotoGP.com and all of our social media channels. And Matt, it's quite an interesting Friday. We did not expect when we got here on Wednesday to be walking into the circuit and hear eerie silence on Friday morning.
Yeah, you thought you'd be pounding the miles in pit lane at this time, Jack. I thought I'd be working hard in the commentary box, talking about our first return to South America since 2019. Fingers crossed we've got this revised schedule for tomorrow. We've seen the fans already pouring through the car parks last night down in downtown Termas. The vibe was unbelievable, carnival atmosphere. So yeah, let's hope that tomorrow and Sunday we get to do what we've actually come here for and talk about some MotoGP action.
Fingers crossed. You can see from the bags under both mine and Matt's eyes that it was quite noisy in Termas Centre last night. The atmosphere was fantastic though. We enjoyed a little bit of Argentina's finest meat as well, which went down a treat. So let's just talk us through exactly what you can expect during the day. Of course, myself and Matt will be joining you here just to give you a little bit of atmosphere with a technical test going out on track at the moment. Paul, part of our onboards team here at MotoGP, actually is the first name in Q2 at the moment.
Yeah,
he's the only man out on track. So you'll hear him roaring round on the BMW. Coming up later, Matt, you're going to be joined by Pol Espargaro.
Yeah, a little chat with the Repsol Honda man, of course, on the podium for the first time this season in Qatar a couple of weeks ago now. Yeah, looking forward to a good catch-up with Pol. You can catch that across all of our social media platforms. I believe you can also actually get in some questions as well. So, yeah, if you've got a question, a burning question you've always wanted to ask Pol Espargaro, contact us and I'll fire it to him. 12 o'clock noon it kicks off local time here in about, just under an hour's time. Yeah,
you don't want to miss that one. Pol Espargaro, always good value. He's a bit of an entertainer, is Pol, so that'll be good fun. Following that, you'll be able to enjoy an exclusive MotoGP podcast, Last on the Brakes, with Fran Wild and Elliot York. They're going to be joined by the Moto2 World Champion, Remy Gardner. So that is going to be live across all of MotoGP's social channels and MotoGP.com as well. As Pol comes roaring past, it is nice to actually hear some track action. That's brilliant to hear. Following that, the Fan Zone. We will be live from there. That is going to be some atmosphere. The Suzuki boys, both Joan Mir and Alex Rins, will be live from there, enjoying some South American carnival atmosphere, because they have actually just altered the paddock here to make sure that it caters to the fans. Of course, they were hoping to see free practice today, so instead they're giving them as much access as possible. The fans are going to be able to, walk through pit lane here later on this afternoon, and then on the back of the paddock as well, they've got a little strip, so even without paddock access, they can get a feeling both inside pit lane and behind the boxes as well, which is great news. Following that, Matt, it's going to be myself and potentially you later on if you're not on the golf course by 5:30.
Well, you know, I've got a tee off time at 4:30, mate, so, you know, we don't want to be messing around too long today, do we? I think golf course is not really cut out for me anymore. You know, a bit of army golf, left, right, but wouldn't mind giving it a go. But, I mean, as we said, like last night, Jack, I mean, we've always wondered what MotoGP would be like coming back to South America for the first time since 2019. I must admit, when we drove into downtown Termas on Wednesday afternoon, I thought, it's a bit quiet, a bit disappointing. Didn't have to wait too long for it to liven up. 2 hours later, Wednesday night, and then last night, that carnival atmosphere. The fans in this part of the world, they love their MotoGP. We've seen bikes coming from Brazil, from Chile, from Ecuador, from Paraguay. They're making long, long trips on two wheels to come and see their heroes in action for the first time in 3 years. And driving in this morning, and there was massive long queues of traffic. So obviously, even though there's no track action, they're desperate to come on the pit lane walkabout. They're desperate to come to the fan zone and just catch a glimpse of their stars.
And if you are in the Termas area and you've got a ticket for today and thought, there's no point going down, there's definitely reason to come, because as I said, with the pit lane walk here, all 24 MotoGP riders will be here, giving you an opportunity to get anything that you want signed, potentially a couple of selfies as well, which is a rare opportunity for these South American fans. They've had to wait quite some time, as we said, 3 years since the last time we were here, but the access that they're going to get today is unparalleled.
Yeah, I mean, it's brilliant. I mean, it's great that the show can go on. In some respects, it's not, unfortunately, the show that we wanted at the moment, but just seeing the fans out the back of the garages this morning, you can just see they're so pumped, they're so ready. I think I saw Alex Marquez, Pecco Bagnaia, and you could just see people like shouting, trying to get the photos, trying to get the selfies and the autographs. The riders, of course, perfectly happy to oblige. they love being in this part of the world as well. I mean, there is that sort of real fiesta vibe, isn't there? So yeah, it's fantastic that we're back, and can't wait for Sunday. Really looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it as well. As Bertie said earlier, hopefully we'll be back out 8:45 tomorrow morning for the first bit of track action in what is been dubbed Super Saturday of MotoGP, with a whole host of sessions. Myself and you are going to be fairly busy tomorrow. We're keeping you busy though today. If you're at home and not sure what to do, then make sure you stay tuned to MotoGP, because as we said, we've got lots coming your way. Paul Espargaro interview, an Instagram live, actually forgot to mention earlier, with the world champion Fabio Quartararo. So around 3 o'clock local time here in Argentina. Make sure that you've got your phone ready and you can check out what the world champion is up to. I saw on his social this morning he was chilling out in his box, actually had his pillow there, sleeping by his bike. So.
Yeah, I wasn't sure after his exploits in Assen last year with that horrendous post-race golf celebration whether he might just be on the old Termas course here, brushing up on his technique. But yeah, Fabio will be around for the pit lane walkabout. Great opportunity, of course, for the fans to come and get up close and personal with the world champion. But yeah, a slightly more sedate start to proceedings than what he was hoping for this weekend. But yeah, we can't wait to see Fabio and the boys giving it their best here for the rest of the weekend. Yeah,
they're certainly raring to go. So that's just about it from Termas this morning. Nice little update of what you can expect throughout the day. Make sure, as I say, you stay tuned to MotoGP social channels and MotoGP.com for everything that's bringing your way on this slightly different Friday, but certainly going to bring plenty of entertainment your way. Matt will be back in about an hour's time to chat with Repsol Honda's Paul Espargaro. We'll see you then.